Hi guys, it's Marie. Welcome to Living Dunko Life. It has been, gosh, it's probably been 3 or 4 months since I have recorded. We've just been have a lot going on. If you're new to the channel, we sold our house back in last January, and with the high hopes of making all the money, buying a some land and either building a house, putting a manufactured whatever, and just having this great a journey, but just didn't happen that way. As soon as we sold our house, land shot through the roof. It was so expensive. So long story short, if you become with us, we're in the trailer park in a fifth wheel, and I am definitely just not a fifth wheel person. I've got we've got the dogs. I don't know if you remember, we've got Boo Boos. We get the big boy Gunner. Well, he's watching the neighbors now because they are building a house over here. But yeah, so it just wasn't for us. We did find this rental. At some point, maybe I'll take you guys for a little tour of the rental. It's nothing great, but it works well for our situation for now. It is in town, which these dogs don't live in town, so it's all new experience to them. And, of course, not what we like to do. But housing's coming down, and I really do hope to take you guys along on that journey of looking for the new home. We're trying to find something that's pretty much move-in ready. Barn there, fencing there. We'll see what happens. It's going to depend on pricing, but we are able to have chickens here, and so I thought it'd be fun. It's getting springtime, so I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along, get some chickens. I think they're supposed to be here around Tuesday. Today is Saturday, but of course, before you have chickens, I'm going to move this. You need a brooder because they're going to be 1-2 day old chicks. So I do have a pen that I kind of have set up for them when they get older, but we are going to have to do some revamping on that. It's pretty run down, so I will take you guys along with that. But if you're new to chickens or thinking about getting chickens, I'm just going to show you how to make a quick, easy, pretty cheap brooder. I went ahead, so first thing I like to use is a tote. Some people build them, some people use boxes. It's whatever, whatever works for you. I want to use this in the future because I plan on, in our new property, having tons of chickens. We want to have some layers, but we also want to do some meat birds. I found some dual purposes, so that may be something that we do where we're butchering our own chickens. That would be awesome. But so this is the tote I got. It's pretty sturdy. However, it is a little bit low. We're only getting Boo's watching you guys, but I did want to have the more foot room. So if you look, like it's got a lot of more room for foot wise rather than tall. Usually I get the taller ones. I usually have a lot more chicks. We're only gonna get, I think, 3, just because it is a rental and I don't want to have a ton of chickens. I can't free roam a lot. We do have a decent size okay yard that I'll be able to bring them out in, and I do have a pretty good coop size with a run that will be good. But anyway, so this is the one I chose. It's pretty sturdy. I do like clear just because I feel like you can see them, you see what's going on, and that they have a lot of room and you can see what's going on. There's more light coming in. So it's got a nice latching lid. So I'm just going to show you guys. I'm going to put everything down here. What I like to use, sometimes I use scissors, which I do have. It depends on how thick this material is. I have some different cutters, if you can see, a little screwdriver just to get started. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I kind of set it up. I don't have any of this stuff to go in it other than I did order a heat plate, which this will be the first time of me using a heat plate. Usually I use the heat lamps, but where they're going to be staying, it's pretty cold, so that's going to have to be on all the time, and sometimes I get a little nervous leaving a heat lamp on in my house with, sorry if you guys hear what's going on, I don't know, there's other people, but, when I'm gone at work or whatever. So the heat plate is supposed to be a lot more safe, and I will do an unboxing and kind of a review of that for you guys. I'll show you the one I got. So we're going to get started. I'm going to set you guys up here on the table, and then I'll kind of show you what I do. Okay guys, so kind of the tools, like I said, I'm going to use this. This is just some I had, and got these things, got some scissors. If I can use scissors, would be nice. Abby, shh, shh, shh. These zip ties are really nice. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, we're going to kind of take this lid off. That's where we're going to use. That can go away. I might use it to kind of hold this up. Abby, my dogs definitely are not used to neighbors, and we're kind of living in a neighborhood. We have an acre, but we're still living in a neighborhood, so they're just getting used to it. So basically what this is you want a lot of ventilation with baby chicks and protect them. We have a cat that runs around in our house, and so this will protect them from the, oh my god, there's a beautiful blue bird. I'm just going to show you guys really quick. You can't quite see him, but he's so pretty. There he is. He's in the yard. I hope you guys can see him. Anyways, these are pretty blue birds. Anyway, so yeah, you want a lot of ventilation, but you want protection. Plus, once the chicks get a little older, especially because this one is lower than I normally get, you don't want them. Once they get a little bit bigger, they'll be able to fly out. So basically, cut this out, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do here or here. This one's a little weird. I didn't realize that. Then I have this wire that we're going to put on there, and so I think I'm just going to kind of set you guys up here on the table. Hopefully you'll be able to see, and we'll just kind of get it going. Okay guys, so I was outside and I was telling you how I was going to get the chicken brooder ready, but it's really windy out there. They're doing construction next door, so I decided to finish up my bedroom. So got our supplies. So I have chicken wire. I'll show you what that's for in a little bit. And then I have this tote that I was telling you. It was a little shorter than I do like, but I would rather have the space. We're only getting 3 hens, so that's so little that they will do fine in here until I can move them outside, so it'll be fine. So I've got zip ties. Just put this on and I'll show you how that works. So I just have some other tools here that I'm probably not going to use. Probably going to use some tin snips. My husband got this started for me. He had like a saw that was doing great, but then the blade got dull, so we didn't get it finished up. But I'm going to real quick cut this off. And I'll show you just like around here, and then we'll go from there. So just give me a sec. I'm going to cut this off real quick, and then I'll get right back with you. Okay guys, I started last night making my chick brooder because we were supposed to get them either today or tomorrow, so I wanted to get ready, and I was going to show you how to do the whole thing, but time just kind of slipped away. It was being a little difficult. It was a different kind of plastic than I've used before, but I'm just going to show you what I did here. So this is going to be my chick brooder, and what I did last night was cut the middle out of the top here, and then cut some chicken wire to fit, and then just zip tied them. Just drilled some holes, zip tied it. So cat can't get in, plenty of ventilation, because chicks do need a lot of ventilation. And then also the chicks, once they get a little older, see, I normally use higher ones, but they just didn't have a good size. It was either tall or it was long, so I went with the long so they had more room. And yeah, now some people will put this on the bottom under here so it looks nicer, but for me, I mean, I want it to look good, but also I want chicks number one priority, and I feel like sometimes these sharp edges, I try to cut them back, but I really wouldn't want my chicks to be jumping up there and poking an eye or a head or something. So I choose to put my wire on the outside, and I'm just careful if I'm touching it. I did leave this one a little long, but if you do something like that, and chicken wire is pretty soft, you can just fold it over. That way it's not sticking out. So if we do get them today, I will obviously put some pine shavings in here. Never use like cedar, because that oils are not good for the chicks. And I like to use the large flakes, and I will show you all that if I do end up getting today, but I do have to get that. And in all our moves, I have a whole box full of chick feeders and just all kinds of chick supplies. I don't know exactly where it is. We have several different storage units, so it's in one of those. I don't know. So I'm probably going to have to get brand new stuff, and I'll show you that when I get it. One thing I did get, I've always used the heat lamp, and I'm sitting down here, and I have never been very happy with the heat lamps. It does get pretty cold out. We're going to keep them kind of in our living room little stairwell. It gets a little cool there, and I will sometimes drape like a blanket or a towel or something to keep draft down, especially when they're very new. But I've always worried about the dangers of the heat lamp. So I ordered this from Amazon. It's the Roll 365. It had good reviews and looked pretty easy to use. So I'm going to unbox it here for you. So you get, here's your instructions. So you can just, it looks pretty simple, but you get the instructions. One thing I do like about this is it says that it has fuses, 2 different fuses, that so if something were to happen, it overheats something, the fuses will blow, and then that way, so it says a resistance fuse and a temperature fuse, so it avoids it from short-circuiting or overheating, so that's really nice. And then you get your legs. So there's the legs, 4 legs. It's adjustable, and then I'll show you if I can do this with one hand. I'm going to try to show you me getting this out. Oh, am I getting it? I think I'm getting it from the wrong. No, okay, well, it's not working out with one hand, but okay. Oh, I ripped it a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so then this, pull that off, is your heating plate. This is the top. This is the bottom. Here's your adjustables that you can push to adjust the height. You can adjust all these different heights. So the way this works is the chick actually does need to be able to kind of touch the plate. So as they're new, you'd go up here and then just raise it to whatever you need. Or as they get older, you want to raise it anyways because you want them to have less and less heat till they're ready to go outside. It looks like it's got a little indicator to show you that it's on, which I like. And then I will probably get something to put over this. They do come with like a little pyramid you can put right here on top because the chicks are going to get on here once they get a little older and potty on it. I'm going to get something maybe just to lay on here that I can remove and wash, and that way this part stays nice. So when I get home, if I get home with the chicks today or if it's tomorrow, then I will set this up and show you guys how it works. It looks like it's going to fit perfect in there. Plenty of room for them to run around, have their food and water, and I'll show you how we set that all up once we get the chicks and I get the waters and the feed. So yeah, next time I see ya, we will be getting our chicks.